Well, it's quite unusual for the OJiM channel to be up and about and in the car at 7 a.m., but here we are leaving our campground for a day trip to Devil's Tower National Park. We have a plan here. We're trying to get there before the crowd, which is the standard thing you do in a national park. But in particular this week, we are here during the Sturgis Bike Week. So this is a very popular destination for the bikers, and you'll see later that that proved true. Now, many times on the way here, right before you actually get to the tower, you get all sorts of little mini glimpses of it, and then you'll be ducking behind trees and through valleys, and you won't see it for a while, and all of a sudden it'll pop up. Come along with us, and we're going to get a really up close and personal look at this thing. This is our second time here. It's an awesome place to visit. So my first pro tip to you when you visit Devil's Tower is to make certain you bring your selfie stick along, because trust me, that's where you're going to make your next Facebook profile photo. Wow. I've said it in the past, and this trip was no different. When you start saying wow and you're not even in the place, you know you're in for a treat. Now, we kind of cheated because when we first started RVing, this is where we were parked in the campground right below Devil's Tower, and we had no idea it was going to be that awesome, and we simply lucked out. You can see that you literally fall out of the front office of the KOA and you're right at the entrance of the national park. It doesn't take long to enter this thing. This early, when we were there, the guard shack was actually not open, and they realize that you're going to be there, a certain amount of time. So they open up a little bit later, and they catch you on the way out and check that you have a national park pass. That KOA that we passed will always be welded in Sue and my memory, because not only was it one of the first KOAs we stayed at, but we had such an awesome sight looking directly at this tower. This KOA knows what they're doing, and at night in a community area, they play the movie Close Encounters of the Third Kind outside with a great sound system and screen. What time is it, Sue?
Ooh, good question. Wow, it's 8:16. 8:16, and we're at Devil's Tower.
And we're going to the Devil's Tower, which you can see in the back.
Sort of through the trees.
So let's get going.
Yeah, what did it take us? About 45 minutes, almost an hour to get here.
Yeah.
So bad. I love mornings, and Mark is finally awake, enjoying the morning with me.
I usually get awake eventually.
And then go back to bed.
Yeah.
But aren't mornings the best?
Let's check this tower out. So we're here during Sturgis, and you can see here that what is normally regular awesome parking for cars, right off the bat, they've got them all earmarked for the motorcycles, and we're in fact down there where the cars are. And the visitor center is over here. I think it's closed, the visitor center. And we're going to go to see Devil's Tower. When Sue and I started to RV in June of 2017, we didn't know how we were going to just hit home runs on our first route, because it wasn't more than one or two campgrounds from our original home that we ended up scoring staying in the KOA that literally faced our rig directly into this tower.
Yeah.
And so then that became our business card photo, and that night when we got here we watched Close Encounters of the Third Kind in the campground with all of the KOA kids.
Outdoors,
Outdoors.
with the Devil's Tower in our background. It's
right.
Pretty cool.
And shortly after that, we then proceeded down and went to the Mount Rushmore area and spent about, 9 or 10 days there. Mm-hmm. And then after that, we went down to Santa Fe and eventually went to the Albuquerque Balloon Fest. So you talk about an fantastic extravaganza, 1 month after next. Now, we're somewhat duplicating that because
we sure
actually in a few days, we're going to be traveling to the Mount Rushmore area, and we're meeting some friends that we've crossed paths with a number of times, and also some friends back from Wisconsin that are actually driving in to camp with us. Glamp with us.
Yeah.
And it's for 21 days, so it's going to really be awesome,
Yeah, the thing is, I guess one of the points is that our first year, we really set the bar high.
Yeah.
By parking with Devil's Tower in our background, Mount Rushmore, KOA was our first second KOA, and it was phenomenal. Then our winter down in Florida, Cypress Trail, we set our bar high, but everything in between has been great.
Right, but we didn't have a YouTube channel then, so now we got to go revisit everything.
Yeah, that's true.
Over.
Yeah. Go to our Facebook. You can see what we did 4 years ago.
Channel, honey, do you have the microphone plugged in? Because I can't see the wire. Oh, okay, good. All right, let's hit it.
He's always checking me. Oh boy. So once again, we can see what we're looking for from here. Mark says he's done.
Well, and what we noticed when we were driving here, we couldn't see it for the majority of the time, but this place opens at 6 a.m. And what I'm thinking is, if you look at the way that's made with all the flutes on the outside, I'm thinking that it retracts. And well, because they don't want to give the attraction away for free, and then when it finally opens up, it comes out of the ground, and then you can look at it.
So we're actually following our advice, which is, if you're going to go to somewhere popular, you really want to get there early. And the crowds are down, actually, considering it is Sturgis, and usually this place is loaded with motorcyclists.
Right. And you wait. What time did you say it is?
8:15.
Wait till we leave. This parking lot is going to be turn around so they can see. Parking lot's going to be a zillion motorcycles.
There it is. No motorcycles right now. It's pretty much just all cars. So, pro tip, get there early if it's a popular place. Mark always whistles when he's happy. He whistles a lot.
So one of the first things you encounter when you walk up here is, this is from the movie with Richard Dreyfuss, and when he was creating this in the living room, and they actually have it here on display. It's really awesome that they did it. It was made out of mashed potatoes originally, the small version, and then it got bigger.
And they sealed it in plastic.
Yeah, as the movie progressed. Which way should we go, Sue? Should we go the Red Beds Trail, 2.8 miles, or should we take the Tower Trail, 1.3?
Well, you know which one I would want. Not that one.
This is my kind of trail, honey.
Yeah, I know.
You know, my boots can just dig right into that. And
bring your walking stick either, which is good.
Yeah, but there's the view you have when you're taking a stroll. That if you get sick of looking at the tower, you can come over here and sit on this bench and take a gander at this. I noticed you're taking a video, Sue. What are you taking a video of?
Man, I'm seeing hawks, and we're actually above where the hawks are flying. So I'm trying to catch them from an aerial view.
Huh.
No luck, they're too fast. This is just...
Well, they didn't used to have this. They put this in because if people were bored with the Devil's Tower,
turn around.
Yeah, they wanted to give them something else.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I think they put the hawks in there too.
Yeah.
They put them. They told them to fly low so we can look at them from above.
Okay. I noticed you have kind of a built-in recliner there, Sue.
I need a recliner. My neck is killing me.
Oh yeah? Well, you got to get in as good a physical shape as Mark. His neck doesn't hurt.
Yeah, well, yeah, maybe because his neck isn't looking up.
It's a rock climber, right?
How did he get up there?
See him rappelling?
Yeah.
Wow. You know, I knew I should have registered today because I would have been so with those guys.
Climbing is good
Yeah.
today.
Yeah. I really miss it.
Oh my God, Mark. Mark, read the sign. Read the sign.
What? Oh. All right, well, I don't have any registration.
So you can see the path is pretty nice, all paved. Not too steep for the easy hiking. So this is all the rubble they were talking about.
Yeah.
Those columns up there will break away because we're on the west side, and the sun hits it, the wind hits it, the expansion, the contraction, and causes all this rubble to fall.
I thought it looked smaller from we were here last time.
Oh my God.
Where are we going, Sue?
There's a bench here, and it must be there for a reason. Let's go sit on it and see
Okay.
what we're looking at.
All right,
Watch your step.
I will. This is quite nice.
This is a good view.
This is quite romantic.
Yeah.
Huh. What kind of view we got going on here?
Good view. Well, if we had rock climbers here, this would be perfect.
Yeah.
I think they all should wear something bright so we can see them easier. Wow. To see these guys really gives you a perspective on how huge this is. Because really, you can barely see them from where we are. See, Mark found the bench.
This is like selfie heaven here. Look at this. Selfie heaven.
What do you mean selfie heaven?
We're gonna have to take some.
Let's do it.
You know, Sue, one of the things I learned when I was at Multnomah Falls is that the best way to take the perfect selfie actually is to take a movie.
Oh my God.
No, really, because
Then you can
when you think about
capture
it,
the right frame.
yeah, I can just play this and take the right frame and look like I'm really an awesome photographer when in reality I'm a complete schlub at it. But this is
there we go. We're gone.
this
Oh,
is
there we go.
tough to get everything.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you literally have to have the up the nose shot, but then see, we have to be cool. We look down. We look down at it. Wow.
Think you got it?
I'm thinking I got it.
All right.
What do you think?
I think we got it. It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Ah. Ah.
Oh, come on, Mark. You
Oh.
made it. You can do it.
Ah. How far along are we?
You're halfway there. We can do it. Come on.
What do you mean halfway? Oh my God.
So 4 years ago, we were here at Devil's Tower, and we were fortunate enough to actually stay at the KOA that's right at the base of Devil's Tower. And there it is.
We're kind of new to KOA and we're trying them out, and the last KOA was awesome. It had a coffee shop and it had an ice cream stand and it had a pool and a hot tub.
Had Mount Rushmore.
And it had Mount Rushmore, it had Crazy Horse, and it had a steam train. So here we are, okay, we have a pool, we have a hot tub, we got trees, but their big deal is they got a rock. And there it is. Devil's Tower, KOA, Wyoming. You see all of these flutes and 4, 5, 6, and 7-sided segments, and as they stress and let loose, they end up depositing the rocks here. But can you imagine how you felt? You pull out your potato salad and your corned beef sandwich. You're just ready to chow into the pickle, which is like the best part. And all of a sudden, that frickin' rock travels the extra distance and goes down and wipes you out when you're sitting at your picnic table. I'm telling you, RVing is dangerous. You have to always be ready.
Especially when you're a tourist, that's right.
Right. Come on, let's eat the sandwich in the car. We wisely rolled in about 7:30ish, and then we fooled around a little bit and went to the bathroom and figured, looked for our binoculars and all that kind of stuff. But by about 8:15, we were walking on this trail, and there wasn't more than 1 or 2 motorcycles here, and there was literally no one in the parking. And you can see here now that this guy is directing traffic. You look at this line, they're starting to line up down the roadway. When we leave here, we'll find out how many people are down the road here. But this guy's directing traffic, letting off the buses and manning it for handicap accessibility. But then the majority of the bikes get to go through here, and they just stack them all up.
Yeah, this is cool.
Yeah. And it's still early. What is it, 10:30?
11 o'clock.
11 o'clock?
Yeah. They're everywhere. Wow. And we're out of here. Mark, you want to take a picture with the alien?
You've got to be kidding. That's too corny. I have standards for this channel. That would be breaking me. Jesus. I can't believe you don't know that.